What's up, people? This is the Black Hearted Oracle. Welcome to my channel. First, I want to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Ashe. I'm starting this channel because I need an outlet. I need a place to come and just be. I want to talk about the Capricorn full moon and partial lunar eclipse we're having on the 16th of July. Okay. I'm sorry. Let me sage. Welcome. Get the sage going. I saged a little earlier, so. Oh, and I love flipping cards. I love playing with the cards. So, after we talk about the Capricorn full moon and partial lunar eclipse, if you're still here, I'm going to flip some cards. See what the energies are like. Ashe. Welcome. On July 16th, 2019, at approximately 8 p.m., we will be blessed to experience a Capricorn full moon and partial lunar eclipse in this lovely Cancer season. The Capricorn-Cancer polarity is asking us to have or create balance between our work life and our home life. Any lack of dedication to any one of these areas will not work out in our favor. To me, the energies feel like a low, slow, subtle hum of the universal machine. It feels like a change is brewing. Moons are watery, dealing with our emotions. At the full moons, our emotional cups are full. So at this time, we take a deep look into this cup and see whether we are content with its fullness. With Pluto lending its need for chaos, change, and upheaval, humiliation and acknowledgement of flaws in character may occur, causing dramatic shifts in order to break up stagnation. All relationships are on heavy focus due to Venus opposite Saturn. Are your relationships balanced? Do they offer the emotional climate that you need to thrive? Or are they operating as blockages to your higher path ascension? What has been stirring under the calm surface of your river? What undercurrents have you kept hidden? I'm seeing a huge jack-in-the-box, surrounded by darkness and a dark hand slowly cranking it. As it turns it, it gets tighter and tighter. The music is slowly playing, the anxiety builds, and the heart rate quickens. And suddenly, the exploding of all that has been locked inside, forced down, everything that refused to be suppressed any longer now laid bare for an urgent reckoning. No longer can the same old be stomached. The need for change is here. So here comes the blessing of the Capricorn full moon partial lunar eclipse. There's an opening of the universal timeline that is about to close. If you are looking to ascend, now would be a great time. Major life cycles are either closing out or restarting. I don't know about you, but I can't handle another makeup test on this universal karmic wheel. I'm choosing to unzip and float on up to a brand spanking new cycle with new lessons and greater blessings. Y'all can stay stuck if you want to. So thank you, Mother Sustainer. Thank you, Father Creator. Thank you, ancestors. And thank you all who came to view this video. If you're sticking around for the card flipping, this page is getting out of control. Let me out. So how has it been feeling for you guys? Like, for me, as I say, it's like a quickening pace. Sorry, I had to drink some water. All right, we're gonna flip some cards and see what we're going to be fixing. These are Earth Magic cards by Stephen B. Farmer, I believe. Okay. The book should be right here, actually. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so Earth Magic cards by Stephen B. Farmer. I love these. They touch my soul. And these. Touch myself for real. These are the Chakra Wisdom Oracle Guidebook by Tori Hartman. I love these too. These are magnificent. They get right down to the heart of the matter. So, I want to know, what are the energies you can expect through this eclipse cycle? The Cancer Capricorn eclipse cycle. What should we be looking out for? These are the Goddess Guidance Oracle Cards and Guidebook by Doreen Virtue. Love these too. A tarot card reader in Intimate Wisdom that I watch she loves these cards as well. She's the one that I saw with them when I first got interested in tarot and oracle cards. So, here goes. And these are my black-hearted tarot oracle cards. Well, not tarot, sorry, oracle cards. I'm also going to be using some tarot cards to clarify if we need be. And I'll be using the black-hearted oracle deck as well. Okay. Thanks for love and light and guidance from Father Creator, Mother Sustainer, and ancestors. I seek nothing but the highest good for the collective and myself. I ask for the discernment to understand the messages and relay them. Ashe. Start out with the Earth Magic cards. Now, I don't do reversals and I only take poppers. Okay. So, let's get started. What are the energies that the collective need to experience through this ecliptic cycle? Yes. I have a card that represents the collective. The emotional state. The emotional state. Unfoldment. So we have meadow, which is vulnerability, and we have lotus flower, which is unfoldment. Love energies. Grounding. Whole life. Activation. And of course we have it breach. We'll get a goddess guidance card for the collective. Just one goddess guidance card, please. Thank you. Golden opportunity. Imani. And Seven. Infinite supply. Now we'll be doing the chakra wisdom of the card. And gratitude. Passion. And we have a card for the emotional state, please. And two as well. Perception and isolation. Oh no. That one fell. Please give me a second while I grab that card. Okay. This one is self-worth. For your home life, give me a card for activation. Oh, okay. Faith, balance, and release. And this, of course, is instinct. I'll grab a romance angel for your love energies. And just wraps. Let's grab the book by Stephen D. Farmer and read Vulnerability. second. Okay. Vulnerability. The meadow. The meadow in this card invites us in with its beauty and openness. The flowers have arranged themselves in a poetic design orchestrated by nature. And the lush rolling fields urge us to relax and stay for a while. Yet for some, the idea of being in such an open space is terrifying. And in an expansive meadow like this, we may feel exposed and defenseless, lacking the perceived safety of an enclosed area. For others, walking through a meadow can be an exquisitely satisfying experience. We can feel comfortable in our openness and visibility, enjoying the 360-degree view of nothing but the sky above. Yes, we may still feel vulnerable, but with a twist. This is vulnerability built on the foundation of trust rather than fear. The capacity to trust our instincts and tell us if there are any potential threats we must respond to. By relying on the instinctual knowing, we can relax and enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. Himalaya. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. It's the meadow. And this is the Himalaya card. All right, these are my major arcana cards and court cards. The Cleo deck. I'm going to go a little deeper into the meadow. Put on a second layer. And the Yamaya card. I think that was a beautiful message. Now I guess it's saying that even with the chaos and the upheaval and the changes that we might be experiencing through this Capricorn full moon eclipse season, it's a great time of opportunity and to be open to it. Okay. Give me a card that represents the collective with this openness, this vulnerability, and this golden opportunity. Give me a card that represents the collective. Major card. Knight of Coins in the world. Bottom of the deck. My girl. The High Priestess. Greetings and salutations to you, my love. Okay. Let's do the chakra. The purple chakra represents, what is it? Gratitude. Gratitude. Lucy's best friend writes a letter to Lucy's unborn child. She does this so that one day the child will understand how extraordinary her mother is. Lucy is a friend from Indigo. Someone who always supports, never judges, always sees the good side, whatever the circumstances, and uplifts all those around her. In the letter, her gratitude for Lucy shines through. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, Lucy reminds you that it is always in your power to change it. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Who is the person I admire most? Why? How can I live at that level? I'm so glad you're in my life. Lucy from Indigo. Gratitude. Yes, gratitude makes everything possible. And let's do passion. Passion. Passion, 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 passion. Okay. The Princess of Amber spends her time volunteering. No person or task is beneath her. She loves her subjects and looks after them like a loyal servant. When the newspapers criticize her, her family begs her to behave more like a royal. She refuses. The people hold a free election, and to the surprise of the aristocracy, vote the princess as their new leader. You are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. Let's get one on the gratitude. Oh, sun. Oh, beautiful. Get one on the passion. Get one on the passion. And the Queen of Swords. Okay. Well, it is a new world, right? New world of opportunities, darling. So I guess with your passion, you're going to have to know what you need to cut out. You know? This is a new cycle. A new cycle is beginning, one of opportunity, but it is slow coming. It's one that's going to have to be built over time, and it's going to take your passion. And you're going to have to know what you need to cut out. You know, this is the Queen of Swords. She's been through it. That was a long cycle. But with gratitude, you know? With gratitude for the lessons that you've learned and coming through it as the sun. You know, the most happiest card in the deck. The sun, the brightness, the fulfillment. I mean, look at the sunflowers. Come on. There's a lot of high fives, man. Okay, so our emotional state is in a state of unfoldment. Let's see if we can find out. Yeah, 92. Okay. 98. The lotus flower sits upon one of its leaves, having risen to the surface as the sun, held in the hand of God, invites it upward to the light. This unique plant is rooted in the mud and the muck at the bottom of the body of water, its stem reaching up to the surface where the leaves rest quietly. At night, the flower closes and sinks below the surface, only to rise with the daylight and once again gradually unfold its petals, its stem extending above the waterline 3 feet or more. When we learn from this amazing plant is how our own spiritual path unfolds and opens to the light, when at times gently folds in on itself with proper rest when the daylight fades. This period is just as necessary as growth, for it allows the plant to integrate what it has gained in the nourishment during the day. It also just as important that it is rooted, and it is yet another miracle of nature that something so exquisitely beautiful is formed from the mud and slit at the water's bottom. Wow. Let's see perception. That's beautiful. I love lotuses. They're so magnificent. Okay, perception. A young princess wanders into her untended garden. As she claws through the decaying undergrowth, she finds brilliant emerald stone. The stone speaks and tells the princess to open an old wooden door. She enters a dark corridor, and the door slams shut. Afraid, she moves forward until her hand falls upon another door. It opens to reveal the same garden she left behind, only now it is beautiful, filled with flowers, butterflies, and birds. It is magnificent and familiar. Often our journey brings us full circle, leaving us to wonder why things happened. Emerald Stone teaches us to follow through on whatever is before us. Going back is not an option. Yes. Come on up. New cycle, baby. Tree. Sorry. Sorry, I'm having such a hard time finding a tree. Okay, grounding. Consider how trees, the standing ones, exemplify balance between heaven and earth. Their branches reach out and up, as if in praise of the bounty that the Sky Father has offered. Their leaves breathe in carbon dioxide and breathe out oxygen. A vital process for so many beings on the planet, including us humans. Their trunks and roots have planted themselves firmly in the soil, allowing them to receive the gifts of another kind of nourishment. For Earth Mother, in turn, we freely and gratefully give back by accommodating the needs of so many beings with what they have to offer. In this image, we see a magnificent tree situated in a meadow on the edge of a pond, greeting the early rays of light from the dawn. We see its reflection in the still water, but do not see its roots, as they are embedded in the depths of the moist, fertile body of Earth Mother. The strength of these roots supported the tree's innate desire to grow to the light, to reach not only upwards, but outward as well. Shock, isolation. So we got the support, we got the support and our love energies. And if you don't have it, you deserve it. I forgot to read isolation. Okay. Sapphire is blue. Occasionally he gets invited somewhere, but invariably he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his caliber. So Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big. But if you don't participate, it could pass you by. The world and the opportunity, man. The golden opportunity. Hello. Can you see it? The world, the golden opportunity, the Knight of Pentacles. And you want to stay blue in that old cycle? No way. Let's put these back up here. Why is the lotus here? The Lovers, unfoldment of love. What is the perception? Oh, patience and temperance. What's the isolation here? This is your emotional state. The Lovers. Have a balanced perception. Yeah. Have a balanced perception. You're a creator. You're the Empress, bubbling forth with abundance. Don't lock it away. Don't leave it in isolation. Because remember, with gratitude, you get the sun. With this new cycle, you could be filled with gratitude and joy and love and light. Why is this all forward here? I should put it here, right? That's what I'm asking. Why does it deserve a hand down here? Page of Wands. One's faithful. No. Gotta have faith in the changes. Why is activation named here? It's nothing but opportunities. Oh my goodness. It's balance here for. I'm running out of time, so I'm not going to. Ooh, again. Ooh. What's release here for? What's release here for? Justice. Okay, I'm going to read release. Nikita cuts through the graveyard. As she rushes home in the wind and rain, she is terrified when Shadow Greystorm appears and speaks in her own voice, repeating painful things that she said to herself and others. It's all your fault. I'll never forgive you, any of you. As she listens in the rain to her own words, she learns it is she who has been making herself miserable. She leaves the graveyard with a changed heart, ready to forgive herself and others, and apply Ma'at, true justice, through release, through forgiveness. Balance, again, Ma'at. Again, Ma'at, balance. Alright, I have to cut it short. I'm going to run out of space. So, sorry guys, but don't let this cycle miss you. We see. We couldn't get much deeper, but we see. the changes, the beauty, the greatness that can come if we enter this new cycle. One love, peace, and blessings. And may Ma'at guide you. And may you find your higher self in the quiet places. Ashe.